the paragraph tag. So first off, know that HTML is displayed differently on all browsers, and it is sometimes smaller on some screens, larger on the others. If you have portable devices, it's going to be different. Our job as kind of an HTML junkie is to minimize the change that occurs between these things. But to get started, let's learn out basic tags. First off, let's go to the paragraph tag. I'm going to go in body here and delete hello world and add this one. P closing bracket. These opening and closing brackets are needed. Okay, so you can see that. I'm just going to zoom in and start typing this way. We're going to write out several lines here. How about the quick brown fox? Okay, let's capitalize the. And we'll put a period. We'll put a couple spaces. Jumped over the fence. And fell. Okay? Now, that's horrible sentence structure, but that's okay. It's the fact that we need to experiment. Now, let's look at what that looks like in design view. The quick brown fox jumped over the fence and fell. Okay? And if I went to preview this in Firefox, hit save, you would find the very same thing. But in HTML, I put some lines of code here. I wanted the spacing. Well, what happens if I do it in design view? Let's put a space and put another space. And let's go back to code. You'll see that each one has now its respective paragraph tag right there. Okay? But I don't not see any closing paragraph tags at all. In fact, if I did this, and put this on each line, let's look at it now. The quick brown fox jumped over the fence and fell. And it calculates correctly. So does that mean for every line of text that you have to have these opening, closing paragraph tags? Well, you could do it via code or you can do it via design, but no. But this is a way of showing you that how we translate things in HTML is different. It's all different, and we have to just look at ways to minimize the change. Because if I went to go type this out, let's say these 3 lines of code, let's copy this, delete it all together, and go back to design and paste it in. Let's let Dreamweaver decide on what to do. Dreamweaver decided the very same thing. It said, let's put paragraph tags in front of each one of them. What if we wanted to do a character return that did not require a space like this? Well, let's look at that. Let's take and hit backspace. To get the type of character return I'm talking about is shift return. This will put a non-line space between them. Let's go to code and find out what this is. These are called breaks. Okay? And you can see the break, BR. So now, this is a different way of doing it. Instead, now we have a paragraph tag that's opening. When it needs a line break, it just says break, and then keeps going on. So let's try this as far as coding is concerned. Let's have a opening paragraph tag. This HTML stuff is boring. And it's not boring, it's awesome. BR. Okay. Do I need a closing? No, I do not. I do not need a closing BR tag. There's no need for it. So some tags have opening but no closing. I wish he would get to the point. All right. Now, to get to the point, we're going to close out that BR. And when we are done, we can now close the paragraph. Now I like to copy this one and put it over here. That's just how I do it. And let's look at this to see if it looks correct in design view. The HTML beginning stuff is boring. I wish he would get to the point. Please go on to the next video. Enough said. Let's go on to the next video.